I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
Hey everyone, I hope you're having a good day and I'm glad you dropped by. Anyways, today I'm going to take you through how I try to prepare for my exams and some study tips I've learned about during quarantine, especially, and how I try to stay as productive as possible. I hope you like this video and I would be glad to know your personal study experiences down in the comment section. So, without any further ado, let's get on with it. Starting off, I always prefer cleaning my desk because my desk also affects my state of mind. A messy desk usually encourages me to be lazy and unbothered, but tidying up my desk even a little keeps me refreshed. I have mentioned this in my previous study vlog video too, and I'll say it again. To do lists are very helpful. Either taken mentally or on a notebook or even digitally, to do lists help us have a guided thought process. Also, if you're a person who doesn't like making attractive to do lists, you don't really have to, as that ultimately will waste your time. So, while taking notes, the first thing I do is look at the back of the chapter where the summary of the chapter has been given and I underline the important points. Then I flip through the chapter and read all the subheadings and all the words in bold. After all of this, I start making my notes as I get an idea of what exactly I have to focus on, and I do not waste any time on unnecessary points, which I have to admit was a habit I had earlier. And of course, when I looked back at my notes during exam revision in the past, I was always confused. If handwritten notes is the way for you, try using highlighters and sticky notes if you're a strong visual learner like me. If you are a better listener, watch some YouTube videos on the topic to clarify your doubts. Some good reference sites include Bite Size BBC, which is especially a really good site for GCSE students, and Khan Academy is a site which any board students can use. So digital notes is the way to go if you like your notes tidied up and in one place, and especially if you hate notebooks and the monotonous way of studying. Also, it will not get lost, of course, and hence is very reliable. I use the app Microsoft OneNote, which is completely free, and to keep my writing readable, I use a graphics tablet to write on the app instead of using the touchpad of my laptop. Having your phone beside you is probably the worst decision while studying, especially for a person like me who lacks self control. So I keep my phone as far away from me as possible because I know for a fact that no notification will get me on my feet to walk that far. Fortunately, there are some advantages of being lazy. Recently, I've come across some Chrome extensions that have helped me stay focused on my work a lot. Firstly, I came across BlockSite, which has been the most useful one out of them all. So basically, BlockSite is an extension that blocks any distracting sites you want. All you have to do is type the name of the website, and when you try to open the site, this is what you're gonna see. It has been a pretty useful extension, I must say. Also, you can try out Tactic for your online classes. I know most of us only pay attention to the inaccurate captions down below and laugh at it, or is it only me? I'm sorry, it's just that my sense of humor has been in the hiding since 2020. Anyways, let's come back to the point without getting sidetracked, shall we? So sometimes it becomes extremely difficult when the teacher speaks too fast while taking notes and we miss few points. So Tactic basically translates all the conversations present in the Google Meet into a whole document which you can refer to at any time, as it automatically gets saved into your Google Drive. Also, please ignore the translated box here. I had no idea what to say, and my sister wasn't really helping me do the demo either, so love that for me. Noisily is also an effective app which helps in noise cancellation and improves focus. I'll use it only when I'm doing theory chapters, and during maths, I prefer listening to music. And of course, Coming back to the basics, we need water to stay hydrated and a good night's sleep, and of course, avoid studying on the bed. If this video was helpful in any way, please do show your appreciation by liking this video and subscribing to my channel, as it takes a lot of effort finding some time and making these videos. Also, comment down below any method you follow to stay productive, as I would love to know, and also would add all of your productivity tips into my routine so that it helps me too. Share this video with your friends and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.